Have you ever felt like you were on top of the world, like everything was finally falling into place and nothing could go wrong? I've been there. There was a season in my life when confidence came easily, too easily. I was hitting my goals, my plans were working, and I genuinely believed I had life figured out. I trusted my instincts completely. I relied on my own judgment. And without realizing it, confidence slowly turned into pride. Pride is comfortable. It wraps itself around you like a warm blanket, convincing you that you're in control, that your success is proof you don't need guidance, patience, or help. I stopped listening as much. I stopped questioning myself. I thought I already had the answers, then life intervened. Not with a warning, but with a storm. It wasn't one dramatic moment, it was a series of quiet collapses that happened almost all at once. A project I believed would define my success failed badly. Something I poured time, energy, and belief into simply fell apart. Around the same time, a relationship I thought was unbreakable began to crack. The foundation I stood on suddenly felt unstable. That confidence I once wore so proudly started to crumble. I felt lost, disoriented, embarrassed. I went from feeling like the hero of my own story to someone who no longer recognized the plot. The fall was humbling, not in a gentle way, but in a way that forced me to stop running from myself. And that's when humility showed up. Humility isn't loud. It doesn't announce itself. It waits for the noise of ego to fade. In the quiet that followed my failures, I finally started to listen, really listen. I saw how my pride had blinded me. How it had kept me from asking for help, how it had made me dismiss advice. How it had quietly created distance between me and the people around me. Those moments were uncomfortable, painful, even, but they were honest. I learned that strength isn't about never falling. It's about having the courage to face yourself after you do. It's about admitting you don't know everything. About being vulnerable enough to learn, to apologize, and to grow. The journey from pride to humility didn't happen overnight. It was slow, it was humbling, and it reshaped the way I define success. The confidence I have now is different. It's quieter, calmer, rooted in self-awareness instead of ego. It's the kind of confidence that understands failure isn't the end, it's feedback. That setbacks aren't punishments, they're invitations to become better, wiser, and more compassionate. Being humble didn't break me, it broke me open, it gave me clarity. It taught me that growth often begins where pride ends, and that sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is let go of what you thought you knew and allow yourself to learn again. So if life has humbled you recently, if something you trusted fell apart, if you feel like you've been knocked down, know this, you're not alone. And you're not failing, you're being invited to grow. The path to clarity often begins with humility, and on the other side of that humility is a stronger, more grounded version of you. Thank you for taking a moment to share this journey with me. If this story resonated with you, feel free to share your experience in the comments. And if you'd like more reflections like this, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.